Hi, let me start my presentation. My presentation paper is Prime Sample Attention in Object Detection. The table of contents will proceed as follows. This paper deals with the object detection technology. Object detection is fastest developed technology that is reflected in industrial sites. One of the major issues in the field is imbalancing issue. So what is imbalance? Imbalance issue is briefly described in the following graph. In the example data distribution graph, you see the blue data groups account for the majority. In contrast, there are very few orange data. This is the imbalance. The large imbalance is an obstacle throughout the learning process. In object detection, these imbalance issues have the following types. Generally, object detection consists of three phases. The imbalance issues mentioned above occur in each process by type. Numerous methodologies have been studied to solve this imbalance problem, and many papers have been conducted as follows. The paper we are discussing today is the method based on specifically sampling and function-based method. For each method, the paper proposed the following method. First of all, I need to explain one of the important concepts of the thesis. As mentioned earlier, object detection proceeds in three phases, and note the sampling process. Samples drawn from various matching process and measured by IOU and score measurement. And hierarchical local rank is applied based on these values. These ranked samples are named prime samples. The two approaches mentioned above are the methods applied to the prime samples, and this is the contribution of this paper. The key idea of the first method is to reflect the importance of the sample to the weight of the model. In this paper, the importance value is obtained through the following equation. And then the weight is calculated through this parameter. The second approach is classification-aware regression loss. The key idea of this method is to jointly optimize classification and regression based on the correlation between the characteristic of classification and the localization in the object detection process. The formula proposed in this paper is as follows. This new loss function boosts the prime sample with high importance and suppress the sample with low importance. This methodology shows the following result. As shown in the table, the model applying the PISA method proposed by this paper shown better results than the existing object detection. This shown the same performance improvement in many types of detector models. To conclude, this paper proposed the concept of prime sample based on importance value, and through this, the simple and effective sampling method and learning strategy are proposed. Lastly, its effectiveness are verified by applying it to prominent data set. Thank you for listening.